novatos? Thanks for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous here, San Jose, California. You guys know where I'm at. Thanks for liking the video. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button, and let's get on with the topic of today's ride. Saving some money at the repair shop, dealer repair shop, whichever, regardless, a repair shop. If you do decide not to service the bike yourself or the vehicle yourself, if you decide not to service it yourself, then there's a few ways for you to, save $1 or $2. Now, if you do buy a new bike and you do decide, I'm going to service it at the dealership, specifically Harley-Davidson, then you do have a few options when you're buying the bike. On top of, you saving some money, because you do save some money when you do get the maintenance plan. Like I mentioned in my maintenance plan video, you do have a few options. Regardless, you could save quite a bit of money if you do decide to purchase the maintenance plan, and that's only if you decide to service it at the dealership. Now, like I mentioned in that video, you do have some good options. You could take it somewhere else, just like John Maxwell worked at a dealership for many years, decided to start his own shop. And from my experience, the main reason why mechanics leave is just mainly because they hit that cap, and the only way for them to move up at that shop, repair shop, dealership, is to become a shop foreman. Sometimes some dealerships, some shops only allow, or they only have the budget for 1 or 2 shop foremans, depending on the location, depending on the shop, depending on the dealership, etc. So a lot of the times, you hit the ceiling, and there isn't really anything else you could do except for you leave the shop, go to another shop that's acquiring for a shop foreman, or you start your own shop, kind of like what John Maxwell did. So that being said, like I mentioned, it's beneficial for you to use cash, and you could also negotiate on the maintenance plan. So not only is that price that they give you when you're financing the bike, or when you're finalizing the purchase of the bike, you can negotiate on those additional service plans, such as the ESP, extended service plan, which is your warranty, your maintenance plan, gap, that BS paint protection plan, which is garbage. Never get that. And you guys get it. Wheels and tires, etc. You can negotiate on these additional services. So bottom line, if you do decide to go ahead and take it back to the dealership, then the maintenance plan would be your best bet if you're buying it new. So if you have it used, you bought it new, honestly, if you take it to the dealership, you are going to be paying that premium price. You're depending on where you guys live. Usually it's an extra 50%, or an extra 40% of what other mechanics would charge you, another shop. Just a regular repair shop. Typically here in the Bay Area, you're looking at about $90 an hour for a technician. If you go to a dealership, you're looking at about $140 an hour. So if the repair lasts, or if the repair takes about 2 to 3 hours, that's easily $100 and something dollars, okay, extra that you're going to be paying. So then let's go into the repair shops, the dealerships, the visit, specifically the visit. A lot of the times, the bundles, the service plans, the 5K, the 10K, the 15K, they're typically not the best deal. And that's mainly because you're paying for the safety inspection, and the safety inspection, that's already provided for free at cost if you decide to do just a basic oil change. So you might think, it's a good bundle deal, it's at a discounted price. At my dealership, you're looking at about $85 for a 5K service. This is an automobile, not a motorcycle. It's a lot more than that for a motorcycle. But you're looking at about a 5K service. You're looking at about $85. That would include your oil change and your tire rotation. And honestly, if you do the math, if you look at just the oil change itself, you're looking at about $59.95, so that's $60. And then if you even If you decide to pay for the tire rotation, that's an extra $10. So you're already saving yourself about, what, $15? I know the 5K, you know, at the repair shops, it might sound, like I mentioned, sounds like a good deal, because, you know, they're telling you, oh, we're going to do a 27-point inspection or a 35-point inspection, whichever dealership. Every dealership has a different one. So, and repair shops, they also do this safety inspection. They typically always do. I mean, every repair shop, every dealership, they perform the safety inspection. And the reason why they perform the safety inspection is because that's their money maker. You know, that's how they make their money. They can't recommend you tires or brakes or anything like that without checking them. So if they don't check your tires, the tread, or if they don't check your tire pressure on the wheels or on the tires, if they don't check your brakes, then how are they going to know to upsell you when you need it? So the safety inspection is given to everybody at the repair shops. Everybody gets it. So even if you spend $40 on an oil change, you're still going to get that 35-point inspection for free. And like I mentioned, that's how they make their money. That's how they get you to buy the brake jobs for at $800, or they get you to pay for the additional services, the flushes and you know, the brake flush, it's just the throttle cleaning, all this other stuff, the throttle body cleaning. That's how they get you to buy it. They'll probably won't check all the torque specs on the bike, but you will get a safety point inspection included with the oil change, and that alone, you can save yourself around $200 depending on how much they'll charge you for the service plan, which is, the 5K or the 10K. Now, the second way to kind of save a buck or two, sometimes as service writers, we get customers that they get ads, they get specials in the mail or by email or anything like that. Sometimes they'll do a printout, and as service writers, we get to deal with these customers. And a lot of the times, these ads, they do have really good deals. Honestly, they do. And myself, I would always ask the customer, can I keep the coupons? Because we're not supposed to alter the price in any way. And sometimes I don't use all the ads. Sometimes there's some really good ads in there, some really sweet discounts. We're talking about check engine light check for free. That's $140 off. That's a savings of $140, guys. That's a really good discount, but like I mentioned, not every customer is using everything, so they'll come in and they'll just probably go for the $49.95 oil change, and then that's a $20 discount. So now you're saving yourself $40 off the 5K service or whatever service you're looking at. You're already saving yourself a lot of money with those coupons. And like I mentioned, sometimes the customers that will come in and they will only use one out of 10 or 20 options for deals. And they'll just use one special, one coupon, and then I'll keep, as a service writer, we would typically keep most of the coupons. And then if we were to see a customer, or maybe somebody was in a tight spot, or maybe somebody had asked us, hey, is there any special, is there any discount or anything like that, we would use those coupons that we were saving and just give it out to a different customer. That'd be my second tip. Ask about a sale, ask about a coupon, ask about a discount. Maybe the service writer you're dealing with, they do have some kind of a discount or a coupon in their desk. It's possible. The third way, another method of saving some money. It's the same thing with the coupons. Most dealerships, they will honor coupons for another dealership. Service shops, you might be able to ask them if they'll honor a coupon from another service shop, but from my experience working at the service shop, at the dealership, manufacturer dealership, we would always honor other dealers' coupons, always. So San Jose, Harley-Davidson, you have a coupon from San Jose Harley-Davidson, and you're not too fond of the services, you're not too you don't get along with the dealership, then you could definitely take that to another Harley-Davidson dealership. I'm pretty sure they will honor it. You could take it to House of Thunder. You could take it to Salinas, West Coast, Harley-Davidson. You could take it to another dealership. Like I mentioned, from my experience, we would always honor these coupons, and we'd be okay with it. That'd be another method of you saving some money. If you find a coupon or you find something that looks like a really good deal, and you just want to take it to a dealership or a repair shop, you might be able to find a good deal, and it doesn't hurt to ask. You just take it in there, take it over there, and see if they'll honor the sale or the coupon or the discounted price. Most of the time they will. I say maybe 90% they will accept it. So the final way for you to save some real money is you just go ahead and do it yourself. Get yourself that service manual. Download that service manual. Look into what's required. It's not rocket science dealing with the maintenance. Honestly, I could probably do my oil change in about 10 to 15 minutes and not make a mess, not make a spill, just keeping it really clean. I typically, it takes me about maybe 10 to 15 minutes to do an oil change. So honestly, you could do it yourself, or if you just don't want to run the hazard of probably dropping the bike if you have it on lift, or or whatever, for whatever reason that you don't want to do it, then I guess you could try some of those other tips. But honestly, it'd be better for you to do it yourself, so you could get familiar with the bike, and you'll save yourself a lot of money, a lot more than the service plan, a lot more than the coupons. You're gonna save yourself a lot of money, and you'll also get a sense of pride of working on your own bike. I believe it's just relaxing to be able to kind of chillax and just get underneath the bike and take your time and relax and smell that oil coming out of the case and everything else. It's a satisfying feeling, honestly. So just stay out there, stay safe. Don't believe everything you read. Life's a risk. Get out there and ride. Later, guys.